Welcome back, you wannabe wizards, to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer. And today, well, I have an underseen Vincent Price flick lined up for us. It is John Brahms' 1954, in my opinion, classic. It is The Mad Magician. And this one is just all kinds of wicked fun. Let's dive into this magical madness. Here is The Mad Magician. The Mad Magician is a dementedly spirited horror flick with a tremendously original premise. Wickedly presented and devilishly performed, this little-known Vincent Price starring gem is without a doubt an interesting, obscure production. Totally genuine in theatrical form, The Mad Magician is a real treat for genre lovers that like a little bit of class with their horror, not to mention an endearing amount of vile trickery bordering on madness. The film follows master magician Gallico the Great, as he is betrayed by his greedy employer Ross Ormond, when he shuts his show down and steals his newest invention and gives it to a seasonal professional magician named the Great Rinaldi. Overcome with rage and murderous intent, Gallico begins a wild killing spree across the city, taking the lives of all that crossed him and thwarted his rise to fame. With an abundance of magical and deadly tricks up his sleeve, can anyone stop this madman of a magician, or will he end up destroying himself? Vincent Price takes on the revenge-filled role of Gallico the Great, the grand magician who has been pushed to his very limits. Performing in his traditionally expressive style, Price thrives in the outlandish role, as he gleefully begins disposing of all that have wronged him in the most delightfully of frenzied ways. Of course, this goes without saying when you're dealing with Vincent Price. The man is a cinematic legend, and he's given ample opportunity in showing us why he is such a madcap hoot to watch on film. Profusely adamant in his evil portrayal, and especially irrational during his killing spree moments, Price excels in injecting the production with an unchained fortitude that strikingly brings the movie to life. Standing in Price's Gallico the Great's character's rise to fame is a tremendous cast of characters that serve as ample victims to his nefarious rampage. Memorable players of the piece are Mary Murphy as Karen Lee, the beautiful assistant of Gallico, Eva Gabor as the money-hungry ex-wife of Gallico, Claire Ormond, John Emery as the arrogant master magician, the Great Rinaldi, Lanita Lane as the inquisitive murder mystery writer, Alice Prentice, and Donald Randolph as Gallico's scrupulous employer, Ross Ormond. The cast takes a wonderful turn in their respective roles, and the most interesting thing about them is that you actually end up despising most of them over their ill treatment of Price's magician character. This makes for a great turn of events, as we find ourselves rooting for Gallico the Great to get away with his murderous killing spree, even though we know that it is destined to end in failure. Coming off as more of an unorthodox film noir than a tried-and-true horror film, The Mad Magician is as entertaining as its premise sounds. It's mean-spirited, beautifully crafted, and ultimately memorable, as it revels in the genre and creates something that is genuinely unique. If you're into obscure wonders and happen to dig anything that Vincent Price churns out, then this cinematic gem is for you. In summary, The Mad Magician is balls-to-the-wall, classy horror magic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the magical horror flick, The Mad Magician. Just a great Vincent Price star, and it's as funny as it is fun, mean-spirited as it is crazy. You just have to check it out. It's really enjoyable, and it should be seen by more people. I don't know why it hasn't. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.